tonight. Get your tickets tonight.
Tonight is the night.
Where you going?
No, there was a different song, but go ahead.
When I make you a woman?
When I make you a woman. Yeah.
And I'm yearning.
And I'm trembling. Oh.
Waiting for you to come on in.
God.
I tried hard to relax, but I just can't keep still. Bop, bop.
You messing it up.
Solomon, I know your old ass know that song.
Oh.
Welcome to Open Relationship Podcast. No.
Well, openers, as you all know, sweet openers. Oh, we don't have our collection plate. We don't have our collection plate.
Somebody stole the money.
Okay, we don't have our collection plate. But openers, we forgetting about the damn collection plate.
If you say it 3 more times, it'll just magically appear.
Collection plate, collection plate, collection plate.
Swiper, no swiping.
They say, boy. But no openers. We are having a live show August the 29th from 7:15. Doors open at 7:15, closes at 10:30 p.m. No, 11. Is 11? 10:30?
10:30.
Somebody check me. 10:30?
I think it's 10:30.
This is your set.
Where is it?
Oh, Lord.
8:30. Show start. I don't have no end time. Oh, okay.
We don't know what time it's going to end.
You ain't gotta
We're
go
gonna
home, but you gotta
We're
get the hell up out
gonna
of
say
here.
10:30. Okay.
It's until.
Oliver said, "This is your segment."
Yeah, this is my segment. So, openers, please buy your tickets. For people listening to us on the audio version of the podcast, you can click the link in the description box over a podcast platform. Listen to us on. It's gonna be a good ass time, y'all. I'm just so excited. Like, it just warms my heart to see openers connected in the comments talking about, are you going to meet each other? Like, I love to see that, y'all. Like, it's gonna be a time. The 5th seat is gonna be live and in color. Sodom always say, he loved the 5th seat. And just come and meet us there. Get them tickets. We have drink specials. You buy one ticket, you get one drink for free. Then additional tickets are $5 a piece. So
Whose account that coming out of?
Buy one ticket, get one free.
that came out the ticket price.
Y'all knew about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all didn't read the fine print?
Sounds like Project 2025, a dictatorship.
Yeah, gotta get open a little zooted. But yeah, well, welcome, sweet baby openers, to season 3, episode 20.
Yay.
All right.
Almost legal.
Hey, we almost legal, and I'm gonna drink to that. Thank you. All right. Oh, Lord. Well, welcome to Openrelationshippodcast, Podcast. We'll be
Gonna be a
open
good
and
show.
honest conversation and talk about everything from A to Z as it pertains to the LGBTQ plus community and beyond. I'm your host, Rodney. You can follow me on IG at @IamRodneyWash.
I'm your host, Marco DePrence. You can follow me at IG on Marco DePrence.
You don't know your name,
I
child.
don't.
Hi, y'all. I'm your host, Shazam, _ kid and play _
And I'm your host, Solomon E. Stretch. You can follow me on IG at Solomon E. Stretch.
Where your pants at?
They're right here.
Can't see them on camera. My God.
Because
So
of
let
the
me hold on, y'all.
laptop.
Somebody open ask a question about the live show.
Wait, no.
So, Michael, it will be August the 29th. That is the same weekend as Pride weekend. So I think it'll be, if you're coming in town, stop by with us. To go to the club after. We might meet you at one of the clubs. You never know. We're trying to see if that's going to be, he's
What is
working on
given?
that.
I am. I'm working on the after party so y'all can meet me in the streets.
But it'll be August the 29th. Well, we do have a collection plate. However, the collection plate is
It's virtual.
virtual.
You did that.
So sweet, baby, and openers. You can give in 3 ways on Facebook. You can buy stars. It's gonna be a 5-star young professional gay black men. Give it up for yourselves.
I like niggas, but go ahead.
You know what? And this is a free platform for that. Well, I just ain't saying it no more. Or you can or you can donate in the click the donate button on whatever podcast platform listen to us on. So click that donate button, you guys. That comes straight to us. That's via PayPal. I am trying to see how I want to do Cash App. Y'all want to say y'all want to do Cash App, so we're trying to work that out. Because I don't, Anyway, let's move on. With YouTube, that's my favorite. You can actually join a community like our fellow openers, Melanin and Jared. As you can see, they're highlighted in green, and they get priority when they comment. It will go across the screen, and that's a great OnlyFans membership, but it's for free, and we're going to start posting on there, you guys, and we're going to be clothed. I feel like it's the same. It's just not gonna be naked. It's like I call it the content OnlyFans, like podcast creators. We won't be naked. I'm telling them that. Ain't nobody showing those. Y'all got all the hoochie.
Jared, speak for the 3 concubines on the couch. I have pants. I'm saved.
It is hot here in Atlanta.
Get y'all the hell.
It is 99 degrees today.
I am nobody.
You want a leg?
Them legs look like y'all got y'all legs wide open in front of the camera.
And I bust her wide open and I tell her bring it back.
Hey. But yeah, you can also when you buy stickers in the chat, your comment will go across the screen on YouTube, and it will also be shout out your name on the audio version. So openers, we love you here. Thank you for coming, and we're gonna have a great show today. So let's get it started. Shazam, how was your week?
Hold on.
Oh,
And to further support the
transition
podcast, and to further support the podcast,
Say your little part. Come on. You remember when your mama be like, say your lines for the evening play. Go
ahead and do this dance in front of your uncles and aunties. The one you just showed
that
me.
little dance you be doing.
Solomon.
Sorry, go ahead, Solomon.
Do your part, baby.
Rodney, that didn't make it no better.
Go
ahead, everybody.
You know I love you here.
Do your part.
So to further support, we love it when you slide into our DMs. We love it when you send us pictures. We love it when you send us all kinds of messages and your letters. But we really love it when you come to YouTube. You join our 5th seat. You like, you comment, you subscribe, and you join Jared and Melanin Granger in our, our membership club? Is that what we're calling it? In our membership club. So continue to support us. We love it. And you know what? We really do love and appreciate the community that is building.
Yes.
And so I love seeing y'all every week, and it's great to have you here.
Yeah, and also, on the podcast side, on the audio version, we need 5 stars, you guys, because we love to see the openers interact with each other. So to build an open community and make it strong, wide, longer, and deeper, we need to be in the algorithm, okay?
Are you okay?
Rodney.
Epiphany. I just had an epiphany.
I need to go to Tiffany. Fendi on my slippers and my cookies always slippery.
Hey, that's a Nikki I missed.
Okay, you see the pink is on.
But yeah, so
Nikki.
Yeah, so to keep with the algorithm, you
Nicki
guys.
Minaj.
So look, I want everybody to stop right now. We
Nikki.
have 18 people watching.
Nicki Minaj.
I need all of y'all. Yes, Nikki.
I'm just trying to get the same endorsement you got, because you talk about it every other week. So
Ooh.
Oh, well, come on with it. So,
Girls are leading tonight.
so we have 18 people watching the live right now. I need every last one of you to like 19 now. Hit that like button.
Mm-hmm.
Hit it now.
While you're liking, send a link to somebody right now and tell them
yes, y'all.
The last person that just text your phone, send them the link.
Yes, send them a link.
And if you ain't got your ticket to the live show, get that too while you at it. Just click around. Support us.
Everybody hit that like button. Also, y'all that's comment in the comment section where y'all watching us from. Not in the live chat, in the comment section. That will help us with algorithm, you guys. Like, we growing. We love how we growing, but like we want more openers. So, make sure we just keep on growing. So you could be God's given, no matter how hard you try. All you gotta do is kick that like button and comment. Hallelujah.
We're not a 501c3, so you better be careful with that before we go to jail, girl. We're not accepting tithes.
Who ain't?
Okay. Y'all know,
The Lord is always blessing
y'all
me.
saw that pastor in New York that just went to jail? The pastor in New York that just went to jail that be wearing Gucci and gold? All right.
So how you join, you guys? Follow it with me.
Baby, how I join. Just click the
No, so look, when you click the on the
Dictatorship.
bottom right, when you hit the $sign.
Before you go there, you have to let them know that you can only do this on your computer.
On your computer, that is true. Thank you.
And
so
on your phone.
when you're on your computer, when if you are part of replay gang, Lord Jesus, you hit the $sign that's on the bottom right of your screen. You click that, it's going to have membership. You click that, then you'll be able to join. Okay? And so, like, you know, this is how it is, and we appreciate you here. I don't see the likes going up, but, you know, eventually y'all will do it. So make sure I hit those likes, okay? All right. They said, F you, Rodney. We already gave money, bitch. What more do you want from us, huh?
That tickled you?
That's it. I can really hear them saying, damn, bitch, what more do you want?
They're like, girl, shut the fuck up and start the show, bitch.
Okay, well.
What up, New York?
How was your week, Rodney?
Oh, well, start with me. My week was actually great. It was good. I actually met with my old friends. So when I first moved here, type friends, like,
Okay.
and it was just really great to see them. Like, I cried a little. Like, I went to Bulldogs this weekend. This weekend, and I just happened to see them. I was like, oh my God. It was like probably one person missing. And I'm like, oh, look at this. And like, we talked. We're going to have a thank you, Dominique, for $19.99.
Thank you, Dominique.
Yes, but
What's up, Dominique?
and like, but I would say this. You know how you get older and you do outgrow people? I ain't say outgrow people. You just grow in different directions. It was just really nice to see people who I started off with, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. And they're gonna come to my house, and we're gonna have like old school, what we call it, Wing Friday, like we do back in the day. So I'm really excited to see how this will go. So you know, just hook up with my old crew.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it was. I cried a little bit. Shazam, how was your week?
Great, baby. Everything is good over here. Life is calm. Life is peaceful. I feel like I'm starting to battle like some allergy issues now that's getting hot. Mm-hmm. But other than that, everything is great. Work is great. Life is great. Yeah. Marco, how about you?
My week is good. It's officially my birthday month, cancer season. So my week was good. So y'all know when I'm gearing up towards my birthday, I try to start something new. So I'm going to become a plant dad. So I started with these seeds, plant seeds, new growth, new beginnings. And they just started rooting. What's today? Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, they just started rooting today. I did it last Saturday. So I feel good. So I'm excited for my birthday, just preparing for that. And I also went to Friends this weekend to show support to someone in the community, Sam. I didn't know her personally, but a lot of my friends knew her, and I just wanted to go and show some support, be around some friends, and it was nice. It was good. They had barbecue grill out there, drinks was flowing, DJs, and in the parking lot and things. So it was pretty nice.
Yeah, rest in peace. You know, that's one of the clubs we have left.
Right.
So, literally. So. Yeah.
Solomon, how was your week? Since these ladies weren't going to ask with their rude asses.
Oh.
My week is good. Life is good. What about due for some man that I have a mutual liking with to tell me to move my fucking hand?
Wait. How did we get here? Say that again?
I said it.
Again? What'd you say?
You heard me.
What happened?
I don't know.
You didn't hear him say he's overdue for some mutual time with a man that needs to tell him to move his hand or something?
Oh, he's talking about
he needs some move your hand.
Mm.
Catch it.
Oh.
Well, moving on.
B. Garrett just joined the membership gang. Yes, we love to see it. Y'all better do it. This is what Open Community is all about. Mm-hmm. All right, Marco, let's get the show started.
All right. Let's go pay some bills, y'all. So look, for everybody that is now joining our community, there is a link in our description that will send you straight to Apple, so you can get 1 month of Apple TV or 1 month of Apple Music, because Apple is our official sponsor for Open Relationship Podcast. Ooh,
Damn,
That
girl,
took me
breathe.
out. I know, huh? And as always, your support is greatly appreciated. So now we're about to go to the street.
Before you do that, remember?
Oh, also, let me tell y'all something.
Ooh.
So we're going to be in the streets August 29th, as y'all know. This is not a hookup meet and greet. So we
Wait,
are
tell them why you saying that. Because
You're right.
Jack is
Let's bring it
sponsoring
back.
us.
Let him do his thing.
Yeah.
No, he was okay. You're right.
Jack is sponsoring the event. So some of y'all like to get the dings and dongs and all that, but we are on there to support the show. So if you have one of our numbers, please don't hit us up saying you seen us on Jack, because my heart skipped a couple of beats today. And it was for the live show that is on the screen right now. Just, you can start with that. Oh, I see your live show on Jack versus I see you on Jack because who I got to sue for using my pictures. Get your tickets, show your support. They're just supporting us. We're not on the socials or the apps. We're on socials. We're not on the apps.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Thank you.
Wait, and you forgot to say this, so you didn't say it. Also, because the event is on Jack, some people might think this might be a hookup. Come here and have sex. That's not what it is, babies. Okay, Jack is sponsoring us. They're supportive of the community. They put our event on their app, and it's perfectly fine. You know, if you are watching it from a Jack perspective and you're not part of the community, this is not no deviant event where you can.
You don't have a dark room.
There's
Yeah.
no black room. We don't want acid
No
out. We don't
heretic
want
event.
Prince
I'm
out.
just keeping it real.
We just want y'all in nice, sexy, conservative PJs.
There you go.
We are doing a live show.
At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, reading is fundamental. If you click the app and you click the ad, it's going to tell you what's going on. It says a podcast. It doesn't say a hookup. It doesn't say a fuck down, none of that. So I know we're understanding this. Like, right? Come on.
Reading is what?
Fundamental.
God damn, let's go to the streets.
Yeah.
Please. All these damn church announcements, these 17 offerings, damn, get to the show. Get to the good shit.
China was I walk in trying to suck dick.
Okay.
I would say, go talk to
Go talk to
Shazam.
security.
And I'm going to say, just a minute, my blessed is in the car. I'm going to pray for you. Lift up your hands right now. Open your mouth. Say Jesus.
So, as all of us know, last week we had the presidential debate. And let me tell you, it took me for a wind whirl. I think for the first one, it was a horrible display of what's going to happen going forward. So I say that to say everybody needs to vote. You see people on the podium lying. You see them not telling the truth of what they plan to do while they're in office. We've seen it back in 2020. And we just need to vote. That's the literally the bottom line. Like, and I know there are people out there that says, well, my vote don't count and I don't like this person. Well, if you don't vote and if you don't like this person, the other person's going to win. And then who knows what the next 4 years is going to look like for us people. And I'm talking about us black people.
With our black jobs.
With our black jobs. That gagged me. Okay. So I want to ask y'all, what was your thoughts of the presidential debate last week?
I'm gonna say this. Inside joke is if you know it, you know it. You know, you know.
I'm going to say this.
So Joe is 83 years old, and for a lot of people who are up in their 80s, their movement is not the same. I'm not going to expect Joe to move like he's in his 40s, 50s, even 60s. This man is 83, turning 84, I believe. So his movements might not be as sharp as it used to be, but he know what he's talking about.
Correct.
However, do I agree? Do I believe that both candidates are too old? I honestly believe you're over 65, you should not be in no public office. This is my opinion. I can't change the rules. This is how I feel. Now, when it comes to the debate, please keep in mind that you only heard that Trump was just talking about immigrants the whole night. He would not even answer a damn question. And that blew, and even the moderators trying to hold him kind of like, okay, you heard the immigrants. Are you going to answer the question? He had the only question he asked about answer was the abortion stuff. Everything else he just skated on by and told lies. And Joe called him out on that. I was at a little shindig this weekend with a couple of people, and it was kind of very alarming how black people was like saying, Trump is for us. He a nigga. I was like, tell me how he's for us. He got felonies. I said, so you're saying he for us because he has a felony, and that makes him one of us.
These are people you hung up with that you were telling us about earlier?
Oh my
Your
God.
old friends?
No. This was at another party.
Oh.
No, this like a whatever. And because like I'm all about give me facts why you voting for him, right? Tell me what has he done that benefited your life. And if you open up your mouth talking about stimulus, I'm engaging with you because you clearly did not take government in high school or in college for that fact. So I'm not even going to engage in the conversation. However, now you see how the Supreme Court just ruled to separate Trump from y'all niggas, as y'all want to call yourselves. The rules don't apply for y'all.
That is mind blowing.
It only applies for him. So he's like, I'm not like y'all. I can do what I want and still get a job. But he's got felonies, he can still work, do what he want to do. Y'all are still struggling. Can't get a job. Can't get anything because you have a felony on your record. But you're trying to like, people, this please think. Project 25 is happening right before our very eyes. Like, that's just the God honest truth. And it's scary as hell. And if this man get reelected, we might not see it within 4 years, but it's going to be a ripple effect for our life moving down. These folks are overturning everything that held the country together. And we are a diverse community. We are a diverse country. This country is not all black. It's not all white. It's a lot of us that make this country what it is today. And when you start being divisive, and like separating groups of people, it's going to cause a major impact. I already see some issues going on at my job. And we had to get that together because we're not doing that here. Who you vote for. But here, we are one company. I don't play that. We don't do that. So, like, vote like it's your last moment in this world. Okay, you guys? Trump is just the face of what's going on in the background. I will put that out there. What's going on in the background, it's a lot of effed up stuff. And if y'all don't believe what I'm saying, you already see what's going on with the Supreme Court now. I'm gonna leave it on. I go on about this because it pisses me the fuck off. We have some illiterate ass people. Literally, it's illiterate.
I think what's unfortunate about the presidential debate is we see so many people that have a platform to actually address what the real issues are, and they're not. So Rodney said everything that I probably said, but and quote me and send this to them. I think that pages like Spiritual World, pages like The Shade Room, pages like Neighborhood Talk, they know their power. And rather than, they did post some good things that Joe Biden was saying, right? And they know their audience, but they would rather post the jokes about like, oh, look at Joe moving slow. Joe can't finish his sentence, or Trump said this, or look at this clapback. And it's like, y'all know what y'all are doing. Like, we all have people in our family who are extremely old. And when we talk to them, they talk slower. But guess what? They make perfect fucking sense.
Yes.
And I think it's unfortunate that people don't realize the power that they have. Like, that was something I tweeted about that night because I was so irritated at the fact that these platforms that have a majority of black followers rather just make jokes about it. And it's like, this is fucking serious. Like, your rights are right before your eyes. If Trump wins, I can guarantee you there are going to be 2 to 3 Supreme Court justices that retire just because he wins, and he's going to appoint people that are 40 to 50 that are conservative. Supreme Court judges do not have a term. Like, they are lifelong until they want to retire. This election is more than just like... I don't
understand that. People don't really know that.
Supreme Court judges do not have a term period. They can be there lifelong. Clarence Thomas can stay there until his old ass falls over and dies with his white wife, right? So the problem is if these 3 retire, he's going to then put 3 more people in there that are extremely conservative. We saw how he put homegirl Amy from South Bend in Indiana. She went through the confirmation ceremony extremely quick. But we get Kataji, who's up here with all these degrees from these Ivy League schools, and they want to pull her apart, talk about plagiarism. Like, the Supreme Court is so important in the way that things are going to transpire. And I just hope everybody understands that. And I think everybody needs to stop making so lightly of it. Like, this shit is not a joke.
It's not funny.
When people joke about that shit around me, I look at them like, you think this is funny? And y'all know I love to joke. I love to laugh. But this is not funny. Like, this is going to affect our nephews, our nieces, our little brothers, our sisters, our cousins. And it's going to affect our cousins and family members that do not have the resources that we all have sitting here. Like, niggas better wake the fuck up.
There you go.
All I have to say is you do not have a luxury to not be involved. You do not have the luxury to not care. You do not.
I like the way you said that.
And for anyone who says that they aren't involved in politics or don't care about politics, check your privilege. So you either have a level of privilege or you believe that you have privilege that you actually don't. And so
Rights could be gone.
right, like and this is to all of y'all's points, we're seeing this happen right in front of our eyes. And it's actually interesting that we now live in a world that our parents grew up in.
It is.
History repeats itself.
It does.
Wow.
And like one of my mentors
Wow.
says, nothing changes but the weather.
That is so freaking true.
And the name on the mail.
All right.
Oh, that just made me want to shed a tear. It's happening.
Cry for them all.
Oh, Lord.
I ain't going back. Never mind. I'm not
I
going
ain't- I'm going. You going?
Let me not go there.
I just wanted to get that out. I took myself out last week to a bar, and I was sitting there, and the gentleman next to me, and he was basically saying his vote don't count and things like that. And I was like, you know what, you should watch our podcast, and I'm gonna purposely clip this segment out and send it to him because he was black and gay, and whatever he thought. But you're not about to sit here and talk to me and act like your vote don't count when we're seeing it unfold in front of our eyes. So thank y'all. Next, we're going to move on to internet bullying. So I was also in the Twitter streets. What's today? Tuesday? I said that twice. Yesterday, actually. So there's this viral video going around of this gentleman that used to do porn. He gave his life back to the Lord. And changed his whole lifestyle and things like that. And one of our people, black and gay, made a mockery of it on July 1st. I didn't think it was funny. I didn't.
What's the porn star name for?
Oh my God.
Oh, well, he's not a porn star. He's an ex-porn star.
Ex-porn star, I'm sorry.
Cash De Niro. And I just thought it was very unfortunate that somebody from our community that's black and gay will make mockery of someone that's changing their life, that's moving with the Lord. Granted, we all have a past. We all do shit to get by and do things.
Get him a nerve. Rodney keep looking over here.
But in all seriousness, like, the comments were disgusting. And I really hate that for our community. We all talk about inclusion and being together and we're all this family and shit like that. But then you make a 30-second video of this man changing his life around. But then the caption was like, companies on July 1st. You know how it is after Pride. Companies change the pride flags back to whatever they want to do. And I was just like, so you use this man that's changing his life, that's trying to do better for himself as a joke. Y'all need help. The comments were absolutely disgusting. I'm not even going to go into it, but I just want better for our community.
Okay. I know I saw you giggling. I'm sorry, I'm just a laugher. But I honestly wholeheartedly agree with Marco. If a person said they're changing, I don't care if they were doing crack the day before, whatever. You know, I'm not saying casual. I'm just talking in general. If a person said they gave their life to the Lord, they're trying to work on them, please allow them the space, time, and grace to do so. Even if they have to backslide, it happens, y'all. Shit, we're human. You know, I did chuckle because I just, you know, because I thought of a video that he did. And I was just laughing. But if I'm just, you know, I'm going to keep open and honest.
Get my nerves.
But if he is truly saying this and he means what he's saying, who are we to judge him? And I'm going to leave it at that.
Shazam.
I saw this and I can honestly say that I was pissed because we make fun of porn stars. We make fun of OnlyFans stars. He decides to change his life and change his whole trajectory. Congratulations to this man, right? Because he's doing what's best for him. Mm-hmm. I was reading somebody who was one of his friends and their tweet said, you don't understand the damage this could do to him. Mm-hmm. He's talked about bonds in his life that he never thought would be restored, and they have been restored at this point. So it's like, bitches be doing... I'm so sorry. That was bad. Anyway, no, it's real. Bitches do shit for clicks and likes, and I don't like that. Like, it's very bullyish, and it's very rude, and like, all of my friends know I'm like a recovering mean girl because I used to be a bully. Like, I would be very, very mean.
Girl,
and
you
when
bully us every segment.
Girl, I don't bully you yet, but I can. But I say all that to say is like I went to this boy's page who was like bullying him, and it's just like, this is gonna sound really mean, but bitch, you're not a real bully. Like, because if somebody fired back at him, like they would have tore him down. Mm-hmm. But he did this for clicks and likes at the expense of somebody who's like changing their life. And on top of that, doing a little bit more Twitter research, because you know you gotta do a little research. The video he posted is like extremely old. And it's like from the man's ordination ceremony where he became a minister in his church. At a church that actually affirms gay people. And you thought this was a moment to take a dig and you thought you were funny and shit? Bitch, you're lame. Bitch, you're lame.
It really is.
It's lame.
Solomon?
Well, I don't like a bully. And I think I...
Pissed me off.
I see. I'm in 100% in agreement with all of y'all. I'm also... And this isn't me playing devil's advocate. Mm-hmm. But this is me operating in change. And so I have gone through a lot of changes in my life. And sometimes your change just has to happen. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be announced. And so do what you need to do. And as you do it, you don't give anybody an opportunity to comment on it. And so that's all I got to say. And that's advice that was given to me recently. So from several people. And so people were like, you know what, you're doing great things. You don't have to announce it. Just live your life. And so that's all I got.
Yeah. And I'm going to say this too, because the church vision does get poked at a lot for being a gay church. And I have visited Vision before. That man, I'll just say the pastor of that church does know God. Mm-hmm. He can't help who the members are. Some members are a little bit too much for me, but that don't make the church. So if you are coming to the church to get healing, to feel safe, don't let certain members there deter your spirit, if that makes sense.
I don't know.
I think at the end of the day, like, people have this typically... And y'all can tear me down in the comments if you want to. Most people who have something bad to say about church, typically black people, have experienced church hurt. Mm-hmm. Something happened in their past with the church, and now they're just like, I do not want nothing to do with church. And they just have all these bad things to say. They poke at all these other things. But you have to realize that people in church are not perfect. Mm-hmm. The church is not meant to be a mausoleum for people that are saved. The church is meant to be a hospital. You know what I mean? So for us to see this man come here and we know what his past is, and now we see where he's at, that should just show people that this shit... that this is real, you know what I mean? And that if you grab hold onto something that's bigger than you, it can change your life. And that's where it should be left at. Trying to poke fun at it and get pride jokes and retweets like, girl, you lame.
Yeah.
Definitely lame. And before I go on to the next thing on the docket, I met the gentleman. We had like 2-3 conversations. I don't know him personally, but he seems like a decent, intelligent young guy. So like all this, like it really infuriated me when I seen it. I was on Twitter minding my business and it just popped up and I was like,
I hope he goes on a press run and makes some money.
Yeah, okay. Get your money.
Come on the show.
Hello? Right. Okay, that would be an interesting discussion.
And then last but not least, we're going to talk about the BET Awards and Usher's tribute.
Loved it.
I loved it. I know people was tearing the women down. There should be more male artists on the stage performing and doing that. First of all, Chris Brown is on tour. That's the only person I would have want to seen on the stage doing an Usher tribute. That's it. That's all. There's no arguments. But I think Kiki killed it. Chloe, Coco Jones, Tiana Taylor,
Victoria Monet.
That girl.
That bitch.
That girl.
She knows she that girl.
I like her.
Go ahead.
No,
I was just gonna say, and they did Bad Girl, which is one of my favorite Usher songs.
They like
But
recreated
them
the video
together-
perfectly.
Them together doing Bad Girl.
It was like
That shit was sexy.
yes.
That was sexy. Okay.
I think it's one of those things where everyone is saying they have all these issues with it being all women doing it, but then Usher came out and was like, I liked my tribute.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if people remember, but when they did the Prince tribute, it was all women. Like Usher being who he is, like I don't think I want to see another male try to recreate.
I was about to
that.
say that. I think Usher
And I don't.
probably
Yeah.
They
wanted
probably
that.
requested all
Yeah, that's what
women.
I'm saying. Yeah.
Sorry.
You know who I would have loved to come out and like introduce it? Countess Vaughn. From the Parkers. Remember when she
Oh,
Remember when she
yeah.
sang with him on whatever?
It's a no for me,
That would
dog.
have been cute.
That would have been
That
cute.
would've been cute.
That would have been cute.
I don't think this generation would have got it.
They probably not.
But I think the tribute was great. I think it's great that not Taraji, Usher got his flowers. I was thinking about Taraji, and I wanted to ask y'all, I know this is your segment, sorry. But what did y'all think about Taraji confusing Keith Lee and then Keith Lee throwing the rose on the ground and saying, this is not my rose, this is not my moment? Bum, bum, bum.
I think he reached. We all know Taraji's an actress or host, a little bit of everything. She was just in her moment. She probably really didn't see him sitting there. Like if you watch the clip, she can go, "Oh, Keith Lee is right here." He's talking about it was production, and I don't get like that rose isn't for me. She is an actress. She is in front of all these people. It probably was not any harm. I think he was doing a little bit most by throwing it on the floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna like what I'm about to say.
Say it,
What I
Rodney.
Say it, Rodney.
It is a privilege to be invited to BET Awards.
Correct.
Say it
To
again.
sit front row seat.
Correct.
Or be in the first. I say the first 6 rows.
Mm-hmm.
That is a privilege. A lot of people probably work harder than you and is still waiting on their very moment. So Taraji, this girl has played Hidden Figures. That is a fucking honor. And if that bitch confused me, somebody at least knew my name, I'm going to scream and holler. This lady has very prominent roles. You don't
Hello.
play like these ghetto ass. Let me stop. She don't play these other roles. She played very prominent.
Baby, have you
figures.
seen Baby Boy and have you seen Hustle and Flow?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
but they were good
Empire
roles.
too.
Good roles, like you know what I'm saying. So, Keith, you are known on TikTok. You are a TikTok star. It's nothing wrong with that. You know that's it. That is you. You are funny with your reviews, but don't be so ungrateful, and don't because people will humble you. That means they let you know everybody don't know you, baby.
And I feel like she kind of gave, like, before giving the rose to him, she was like, and Keith, I know what you're thinking. You think this is a, quoting him with the rating. Literally giving flowers in a way, because that's what you do on social media.
Yeah.
I think the best point I saw was from Lonnie Love, and she said in the comments, she wrote like a paragraph. She said, I'm a paraphrasing. She just said, when you are hosting a show, you have a teleprompter. She said some of the jokes that come up are not yours. Some of the things that are on the teleprompter, you just have to read those and go on.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, so you have to understand there's so much going through your mind. You're trying to improv at the same time that you're hosting this because it's what you got hired for, but you're just seeing things on the teleprompter. She was like, it's an easy mistake to make, and I think they need to give her some grace. But then Keith Lee came back and was like, well, they moved me and my wife out of our seats to make us come to the front for this specific segment. And I'm just like,
Yes. 'cause
somebody
it's a
did.
production, Keith Lee.
Somebody did tweet and said, shut the fuck up and show that fat butt.
Well, it is fat.
Is it?
Yes!
I know this ass super fat.
That butt is big. You ain't seen it?
I'll send it to
You want me to
you.
pull it up for you real quick?
I don't want to see it.
No, it's nice.
Oh, no, it's...
I'm telling you, I don't.
he
find
got a
him
wrestler muscle booty.
I don't find him attractive.
No,
you
the
ain't gotta
booty's
find him attractive. It must be ass because it ain't your face. Hello?
He's funny on TikTok, but I don't find him. He's not for me.
In Shazam.
But as far as BT,
Oh.
I was really happy with this one.
Me too.
This one was actually really, really good. And I remember saying, and I was about to complain and drag the BT Awards, but I'm like, you know what? We always complain about stuff not being for us.
I was trying to show you, and then it took me somewhere else.
Oh, they they always trying to say like we don't have shows that's for us, right? And BET and what's the other one? NAACP, that is for black people, okay? And if you want quality, more black people to come, you have to make sure that you attract that type of crowd. If y'all keep dragging it, you're not gonna have a list of celebrities who are black there. Y'all talk about the show so bad. Give the show some grace and be appreciative of what we are appreciated in.
What I told the people, and then I know we can move on, is I told them that this was the first BET Awards I feel like that we saw that they brought stardom back to BET. Like seeing the people who actually are running the culture right now. You know what I mean? And as I always say, our old asses are not the target audience no more. So when people like, I don't know why Rihanna and Beyonce ain't there, they're actually old now. You know, like people want to see the Victoria Monets. They want to see the Sexy Reds. Like people are asking where Nicki and Beyonce are. They're at home with their kids.
You right.
Like we're not the target audience.
Be Garrett. Calm it down.
What do you say?
Right at that.
Okay. I am dead.
We're moving on because of that comment.
Somebody said he got an ass that's big like the sun. Oh my God. Anyway, Situations with Shazam. It's always something or a song title that we're all familiar with. So as you guys all watched the BET Awards, we saw Megan Thee Stallion open up the awards. Open Relationship Podcast. Oh, we have a live show, right? Yeah.
So,
I know. I want them to see the flyer.
oh, okay.
Okay, y'all. So we're still gonna do Situation with Shazam, but we're gonna do it the live show too. Wear your comfortable pajamas. It's gonna be in person at the Network ATL, right? Doors are gonna open at 7:15. Then we're gonna start the show. Come early. We want you to mix and mingle, have a cocktail. I might even buy you a drink. You might fall in love with the bartender. See, I'm going with the song titles, right? So, yeah, y'all see the QR code? Pull your phone out if you're on your computer. Go ahead and take a picture of it. Go straight and buy your ticket, and let us know you bought your ticket. We'll repost you on the page or something. We posted some of y'all yesterday. So buy your ticket. Let us know. Now, don't post your QR code or your ticket number. Because if somebody steal your ticket, this is not Delta Airlines. We cannot help you. you better beat everybody to the door. Because if somebody else uses it, baby, you got to pay again. And we're going to tax y'all at the door, so don't play with me.
And we do not take cash at the door, so get your ticket in advance.
And we'll take Cash App, and it's going directly to my account. Anywho, so get y'all tickets for real. So situations with Shazam. As y'all seen, Megan Thee Stallion opened up the BET Awards. She looked phenomenal.
Yes, she did.
Whether it's lipo or the gym, it looks good, right? So Megan also just released her album. Keep going. It's shade, but you keep rolling. She also released her album. The album is great. If you guys have not listened to the album, and y'all know I love me some Nicki, but this was a good album. Okay. So she has a song called B.O.A. And on this album, she says, "Bitch your time up." So with "Bitch your time up," I want to talk about the gay club scene.
Ooh.
How old is it too old to be in the club? When is somebody's fucking time up to be in the motherfucking club? Not fuck the club up, but bitch your time up.
Club, and we're not talking about bars.
Yeah, I was going to say, we talk about the club or
this
the
can
bar.
be all encompassing. When is it time for you to retire from the streets? And openers, we want to hear y'all in the comments. This isn't only for our gay openers. This is for straight openers too, because I have some straight female friends that I talked to this about, and they were like, at this age, so when do you get out the club?
I would say this. I don't know if there's a club like Rain, like for today's society, for today gays. But I would not be 33 being caught in Rain. That makes sense, what I'm saying. So I consider Rain, and people gonna get me in the comments. What's that club right by the lesbian bar that people go to on Sundays? Traffic is not for me.
Yeah, that's the young gays.
That's to me. It's the young gays.
They be fighting and shit.
I don't feel a connection there. I truly don't. That could just be me. That's what I consider out of my age bracket. I feel like if you stay within your age bracket, it's okay to go out every night and have a good time. Because we need spaces for that. I mean, I'm just going to keep it real. But I'm not trying to be 33 in a club with somebody who just turned 20, 21. We have nothing in common.
So I would say for me, this is like total different thing. I don't frequent Bulldogs because I think Bulldogs is for little kids. But then Traffic, I'd be like, oh, I'll go to Traffic occasionally. But for me personally, I think once you hit like, I don't think there's an age. I think there's an energy that you carry that you're just like, why the fuck am I here? Like, what am I doing here? Like there are moments where I go places and I'm like, I'm old. Like, I'm leaving because this is not it. Like, I want to hear Brandy. I want to hear Monica. Sexy Red 5 times. I'm out, girl. Like, love her down, but I'm out. I'm not the target audience.
I would have to agree with you. It's more of an energy. Like, I don't know if y'all know this, but I hate Bulldogs.
Real quick, Melanin Granger said, I'm going to say 40, go ahead and retire.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said never. If my Judys are there, I'm there. However, the demographic has to look like a little like me. Somebody said, I guess y'all right. Give me a good old kickback. I'm 39. Ain't going now. Oh, yeah. 40 to 50 for the club if it has brown and grown and sexy. Oh, you talking about cigar bars. I'm not going that shit neither. I ain't that old.
Yeah, I'll do a kickback. I do a house party.
Hey.
I'll do something low key, but
40s unless you're dragged out.
Damn, who said that?
28 and up, you got to damn, 28? I feel like that's when I started really going to the club.
28 is a good age to go to the club.
Right. I feel like that's when you're like in your career, you got a little bit of money to spend, you know how to be responsible, but not too responsible. Solomon, what about you?
I'm thinking because for me,
Or me.
I think it was a good 35 that I kind of stopped, and I didn't start even going out to bars until I was with y'all.
Okay.
Well,
Question?
y'all in season 1.
Okay.
So if you were on vacation, would you go to a club? Since you're not in like your hometown element?
No, I'll go to a restaurant. I'll go to a restaurant that like has music afterwards or some sort of live music or something. But yeah,
Not the actual club.
no.
Gotcha. Okay.
And hold on, pause. That was a lie. Because when I went to Miami's a different situation.
I feel like this doesn't count for vacation. I feel like it's like when you're at home.
Yeah.
So when I'm at home, no.
Jared said, I'm ready to transition to grown folk, unk, and Essence Fest kind of life. I'm tired of being young and ghetto. Essence Fest is an auntie and uncle fest. If y'all have never been, it's fun.
Okay.
It's nice.
That's
I love
coming up.
it.
It's this weekend.
Oh.
Michael said 28 is when I got out the club. B. Garrett said something intimate, and he also said somebody just called me Unc last week in a grocery store, so I'm leaving the clubs alone.
No, but that's real because the first time I was called Unc, I was leaving a gas station and this young guy held the door open and was like, all right, Unc. And I was like,
You went from uncle to unc?
I was like,
Me and the boy that makes me say, yeah, we went on a date to Putt Shack, and it was cold outside. He had on a peacoat, and we had actually cut these like college kids, and they were like, oh, we were right there, and he was like, oh, I'm sorry, and the little girl was like, no problem, sir, and I looked at him, and, and we screamed for like 20 minutes. He was like, damn, we're old. I was like, no, you're sir, not me. So, another question: do you consider yourself an old gay or an old straight? Like, do you consider yourself old at this point?
No, I'm not going to say but I would say I am maturing.
How old are you?
33.
I'm like, that's not.
The comments are commenting. What was the last one, Gio?
Oh.
I'm more in a lounge bar area, although there aren't many options in my home city, especially for
even
black
like
gay men.
lounges.
Yeah, lounges are where it's at. And then Melanin Granger says something about hookah and R&B, and I'm
he
with
said,
you,
I
girl.
just turned 30 and I'm more into hookah lounge, sit back and listen to music.
That's where it's
I
at.
like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Kickbacks,
that's
house
me.
kickbacks.
Mm-hmm.
House parties. Grown folks house parties.
Grown folks, okay?
B. Garrett said,
House party.
Right, Solomon. Then he asked me to buy him some fucking miles. Oh, like I was his damn cake daddy.
Oh,
You had your cakes out, B. Garrett?
his sugar daddy asked him to buy him Black and Miles because he couldn't get none.
Big Gary, what you doing over there?
So what age do y'all see yourselves leaving the club scene? I don't know if I don't know if you guys have like left. I know we go to the bars and stuff after the show, but if you haven't left the club scene, what age do you see yourself doing that?
Like a club?
Clubs, bars, all that. Well, not bars. I would say club scene, like getting dressed to go out on Friday nights in your freakum dress and stuff. Openers, we want to know when y'all leaving too, because some of y'all not spring chickens.
I'm about to say now.
I was gonna say I haven't been to the actual club.
Deviant counts.
That counts?
Yep.
That's a party.
That's a
And
party.
that counts, y'all.
No,
Okay,
that's a party
that
at a bar.
I'll say 45.
Oh.
But I'm not going. But I'm not going to a club with 21. If that makes sense.
Then that makes sense.
Like it would be something like going to mix.
Okay,
That is Grandpa Central.
if
I'm a
I'm
season gay, not
old.
old. There you go.
I know that's
Jared, your ass is old.
if you're saying Deviant is a party, or the club, excuse me,
EKG 1911.
I probably got like
What do you say?
2 more years in
He
me.
said at 30 you better dance on the damn table and live your life.
You know, I feel like when you're at your 30s, like that's when you're supposed to be doing. Like the 30s is like your 20s with more money and more responsibility, right? Okay.
Yeah.
You said when were you
Isaac-
leaving?
Did we read Isaac? Okay, Isaac Watson said it depends on how I'm feeling at the moment. That could be true.
I think I don't have an age, but I will say I'm getting to the point that going out to the club is like special occasions. Like, oh, okay, like one of my friends just got a promotion, or one of my friends is like got a new job, or they're getting married, or they're like celebrating a breakup or something like that. You know what I mean? Now going to the bar and getting an occasional drink, I'll probably always do that, but not moose knuckles. My God. But I think that I'll be leaving the club sooner than later.
Wait, Jared said I just saw Keith Lee cake pic. Y'all was talking about. Imagine if that man did ... Never mind.
Oh, 1999. Wait.
Yes, Neek.
Neek.
What's going on?
Yes.
So last question for y'all, because I don't want to take up all the time. I know everyone on these couches, on these housewives' couches, wants to be married, wants to be a real housewife or a real gay husband, whatever. Do you think you'll go to the club with your husband?
Yes.
Interesting.
Very
my
much so,
husband.
yes.
Yes.
Will you go to the club without your husband?
Yes.
Solomon,
Very much so.
are you going to go to the club with your husband?
Yes.
Are you going to go without your husband?
Yes.
Okay.
If I was like with a group of friends, yeah. Am I going by myself? No.
I was just curious. There's a lot of different thoughts about that.
What about you?
I'm going to go with or without him, and with them. If I go with them, I'm a
Melly
you know-
said, watch it from my bathtub.
soak it in Epsom salt. Thanks to Shazam. Oh, yeah, y'all. Melanin has lost 16 pounds, baby. In 2 months.
Damn.
Yes, girl.
Did you say how long?
In 2 months.
God damn.
Yeah. We're kicking ass. But that's all I have for y'all. I was just curious to know because y'all know with all these prides that are going on and Pride coming up in Atlanta, I was just curious to see if it's going to be the sugar daddies or the young boys in the
Oh,
club.
child, I don't even go. I saw when I in a Pride for Atlanta like
Oh,
probably
yeah,
3 years ago. Cause I'm not paying $8 going to a club.
I'm
But you,
just,
I
know
live
where
here.
but you know where you don't have to pay $80?
Where?
you're home?
Open Relationship Podcast Membership Club.
Or our live show is during Pride.
Or
Hello.
our live
Yes.
show. That's the only club that matters.
There you go.
Yes.
Pass it over to Solomon Child.
So I just did my part. Melon is down 16 pounds, baby. Ooh, Jesus. 16 pounds in 2 months?
Yeah.
Is that healthy?
16 pounds in 2 months.
I know, I see it. So
It depends and it depends on like your makeup because for women losing that much is okay. Like a man, if they lost 16 pounds in 2 months, I'll be like, wait a minute, because you're a man. But women, like their genetic makeup and the structural changes that their body goes through chemically, 16 pounds is great.
And if you come to our live show, I believe Melanie Granger will be there. So you get to see the progress. You get to see the work that she has done along with the work that Shazam has done. Because you know what? He is the trainer extraordinaire.
Baby, let me review these sponsorship packages and get my name on the rinse and repeat. Yes, there are sponsorship packages too.
There you go.
Yes, there is.
And so...
Send your logo and your money, child.
So today for the Menage a Talk, we're going to talk about you uninterrupted. And so I have been fortunate enough to be tasked with identifying and aligning with my personal goals and my professional goals. And over the weekend, I was scrolling on Instagram and saw an interview with Felicia Hatcher talking about self-doubt and your next best move. And she was talking about a question. Who are you uninterrupted? And in this interview, she talked about she was posed with this question and she couldn't answer it right off. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I couldn't either. And it took me a while, and I know it's a little unfair for y'all, but also to our openers, when you think about if nothing stood in the way of you achieving your success, what would your life actually look like?
That is a deep question.
You know, that's what we do here on Open Relationship Podcast. We go deep and wide.
He said one more time for the people in the back.
Oh,
Me.
Uninterrupted. And if nothing stood in your way,
oh wow.
if nothing stood in the way of your success, what would your life actually look like?
I really don't know.
So I'll say that if you ask 20s, like 22, 29 Shazam this question, he would have had a good answer. But now being like in my 30s and understanding the things that I've been through, I could say that like my life at this period of my life is what it would look like based off of being uninterrupted. I've learned how to tune out the stress, tune out the bad things, focus on the good, and really figure out how to get what I want out of life and get my power back. You have to realize that you have everything that you need to be successful within you. Mm-hmm. And once you grasp all that and you run with it, that's when you start really understanding, like, I don't need nothing else. Like, I have everything. Like, all of my God-given talents and everything I need, I can pick this up and run with it, and it's going to happen. And so many people, I think, now don't know how to tap into that. And that's where they find themselves looking like, how can I make this work? Oh, my God, I can't make this work. Like, you have to do it. You have everything you need. So that's where I'm at. I don't think that, like I said, at 20 years, like in my 20s, I would have been to answer this question really well. But right now, I'm literally living the things I prayed and manifested.
I think I'm in this space where I'm both, where I'm living the dreams that I've dreamt when I was younger. And at the same time, I still carry some old stuff. And I remember one of my friends bringing to my awareness, and you know, I left a job and he wrote in a card, he was like, one day you will realize that you are enough. And for a friend to write that, I was like, the fuck? What you mean? And it didn't dawn on me that I was out here trying to prove myself. I was out here challenging the world for my worth. And I was always reaching for the next best thing. And I was recently reminded in therapy that I have a history of turning something out of nothing. I have a history of doing great work. I have a history of achieving and not even trying. Like, there's this thing in me that I just love being creative. Leave me alone and let me do my thing. And I will plant something and it will just grow. That is who I am, because I naturally water success. And I had to be reminded that in order for me to achieve those things, I have to be left alone. Like, I can't be pressured. I can't be monitored. I can't be like, for someone to check up on me on like, tell me about this, tell me about this, tell me about it. I don't need it. But if I have someone who is just like, do your thing, and they walk away, and that full trust allows me to just flourish. So yeah, I'm in this weird space where I constantly have to remind myself. But yeah, that's where I am.
I know this isn't on your docket, but how does that work with dating? I'm not being messy. I'm being serious, like, because you said you like for people to leave you alone.
The first thing that popped in my head was, fuck you.
I know. I wasn't being messy because y'all know I'm typically messy, but I'm being serious. Like, how does that work when you're dating and you tell, like, that's how you function? Like, I want to be left alone. I want to focus. I want to do this. So do you have to, like, say that to somebody? Like, you don't have to check up on me? Like, what does that look like?
So...
Hello, my name is Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, my God. So, recently I was dating. Recently I was dating. And it was the first time in a dating situation that I told someone that I am ADHD and on the autism spectrum. And so I was like, I need a lot of support. But in having that support, I need a little bit of freedom. I need a lot of freedom. And so I can be clingy, and I could also need my space. And so in needing my space, it's not a dig at you. It's not that I don't want to see you. Sometimes I can want my space, right next to you. And sometimes I don't know how to communicate that. And so it's been challenging. Dating for me has been challenging. Let me say that. And it wasn't until like the diagnosis was confirmed, and then I was talking to my mom about it, because I was telling her, I was like, I have this diagnosis, and she was like, yeah, I know. And I was like, what you mean you know? She was like, y'all were diagnosed. Shit. She was like, y'all had shit. She was like, you had a diagnosis at an early age. She was like, but I wasn't going to treat you any different. I wanted you to just live your life. And if I was younger and had that knowledge and whatever, great. But, I went through life and I've had to learn how to adapt. Mm-hmm. And now I'm in relationships and I'm learning how to adapt. And I'm also learning how to be comfortable. Like, for the longest time, it has been difficult for me connecting with people. And I think one of the biggest things about that is building a relationship in my yoga community. And building a relationship with other Black men. People, period.
I love that. You made me think about my answer. So, if openers, you don't know, I have been doing media, really doing it since like 2015. I had a show on Facebook called Lipstick and Cognac, and it literally took off from there. I was very irresponsible at that age. And I had a partner at the time who wholeheartedly supported me, where I didn't have to work. I was able to really focus on my craft. And then right before COVID, I got offered a $100,000 contract to do a show on this network. Got paid the money, then COVID happened. I don't think I would have been happy for it, but I don't think I would have managed that success at that stage Rodney right as of what I do it right now. And I feel like when you are aligned with yourself, like you're not battling different opposite ends of yourself, you could be anywhere in the world and be creative. I feel like if I was to move to Africa, I could still do this in Africa. No matter where I'm at, my creative juices is going to flow.
Yeah.
And I thank God for that peace of my mind. Like, if I have to leave, and I want to leave, if I have to, I will still be able to do what I love to do anywhere. And I feel like when you reach that stage in your life, you are great. I think that's a great place to be. MG, it can be lonely chasing success. You end up accomplishing major goals. It still feel like something is missing.
So Melanin Granger first said, I was told being focused on success, you'll end up alone, and now I'm trying to balance it all. And that was Jared's response. Look at the openers helping each other.
Right.
We got a couple. Let's just read this really quick. Tango 55 said, can you pull it up if you see it, Gio?
Which one?
Tango 55, do we know what type of therapist? Okay. He said, do we know what type of therapist Solomon is, if it's public information? I can't remember if he said it or not.
It is now. It's in the comments.
Oh, okay. You did? Okay.
So Solomon is a mental health therapist. Solomon is an addictions counselor. I'm also a life coach and a yoga therapist.
Okay. And Pisces said, you see that on there, Gio? Yes, so we also need to be... No, the comments are commenting, so I understand. It's a great thing.
We up Pisces.
Yeah. Pisces.
We also need to be clear about our definition of success. For some people, it's not just about finances, status, and career promotions. Success also includes doing what you love, peace, etc.
That is so good. I literally had that conversation with some people in my book club last week. We talked about this because for so many people, we have had our parents ingrain what success looks like to us. And think about, like, you can think about somebody in your head, like, think about what you're doing. And then you think about somebody that you went to high school with who's like, oh, they like are backpacking across Asia right now. And you're like, damn, this bitch is like so fucking happy. and I done this, and I'm sad. We see people who are making $1 million a year. We see dentists, we see doctors and lawyers committing suicide, and they're not happy, but they have all this money.
Right.
So we had a whole discussion about defining what success is, and yeah, that's really good because you have to really know what makes you happy and not what makes everybody else, your parents, your friends, everybody else happy. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna live their life and they're gonna check out, and you're gonna check out eventually too. And it's like, did you get to do what made you happy?
And I think that's one of the best conversations I had with my mother, because she talked about us having a job and working it for 30 years and getting retirement, or 30 plus years and getting retirement, and that sounds horrible to me. But being in a space where I have freedom and I have the ability to create is exciting, and I love it. Are there other things that I want to do? Is there more that I want to do? Yes, and I don't think that there's anything that's stopping me from that. But if I were to be in a 9-to-5 that I was clocking in mundane kind of work, or maybe a routine. I don't want to say mundane because I don't think that's fair. But maybe just having a routine, then I don't think I would have the energy to be as creative as I am.
It's a hard balance.
It is, yeah.
Let me chime in.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. We was reading comments. That's fine. But back in 2018, I had this vision of. So let's bring it back. So I've always struggled with circles, group of friends, and things. I've always been like the person that like group hop, so to say. And I've never felt any type of way about it. That's just who I am. I'm a social person. I like being around people. I like learning from different people. And I like different types of energies. So right before the pandemic, I was like, you know what? I'm going to find my community. I'm going to podcast. And everybody was doubting everything that I was doing. It was like, well, what do you got to talk about? And I was like, I know what I want to talk about. I'm going to tell my story. And this is me interrupted. Like sitting here, sharing my story and letting people listen to not only my story, but people that I connect with outside of YouTube and all this shit. When it comes to sharing our life and building a community, as you talk about every week, and you gracefully in our text messages always say, I'm so thankful for everybody. I'm thankful for y'all. I'm thankful for the community. And I just love that. And this is my calling. Just like Solomon just said, like sitting at a desk, I love it. God, I am blessed. Thank you so much. But if I can just walk into a studio once a week and just speak and all my bills is paid and I'm traveling and I'm happy, my dog is safe and I'm just living in my purpose, that would be my dream.
Amen to that.
Because I don't want no, where's these reports? What you doing here?
Girl, go home.
Right, I mean, let me do my job.
Up your motherfucking ass, bitch. It's Monday.
B.O.A says, don't make my eyes Mark Aquarius.
He's so stupid.
But yes, this is me, like, uninterrupted. Going home, outside of, like, going to the streets and drinking, I am at home sleep. All three of y'all got my location, and I don't know how often or when y'all check it, but lately I have been at home sleep all day.
I be checking,
and like
I be nosy.
People be like, "Who you with? Who girl? I'm enjoying this rent that I just paid. I am asleep. I'll call you later."
Say that again.
Like I ain't got no roommates. I ain't got nobody staying with me. I ain't got to do all that. I'm just. But I am just enjoying the candles, the incense, the sage, and Bella. Like, sorry, I had to get that out.
I love it.
I love that for you. And I know we don't have a whole lot of time, and so we might have to have a part 2.
We do.
I think we should.
Deep. This was deep, and the openers really loved it. It really makes you think.
I hope that's what we are here to do.
Yeah.
I hope we are here to be a voice of reason. I think we can be a voice of something different. They were talking about the fifth seat. The fifth seat was talking about us just having different perspectives and different voices. And I hope, honestly, like Marco, I think this is the first time I heard you tell the truth.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
I think I lie all the time.
No, I don't.
Yes.
To us, to us, not necessarily, but to yourself, yes. Like I don't think you are very truthful in a sense, like about who you are and what you want to be. And like recently, I think as a group, and I can say this for myself, like you've been kicking ass, and like you've done some great work, and I was just like, but does he see it?
Yeah.
And like you don't need the validation from us. You don't really need. Well, I mean, I think we all need a community. Like that's important, but. Like, I think if you were to just sit back and in your incense and your candles and you just reflect on how great you are, I think your greatness will actually grow. But anyway, y'all ready for this?
And I will say this too, since you're giving flowers. Marco has set up a meeting with a potential sponsor.
Do we want to talk about that now?
Yeah, I'm just going to say, like, not the whole spiel, just talking about, like, for the live show. And to watch what Marco did, that brought me so much joy in my life. And I told you in the group, I told you thank you. I just want to say thank you publicly. Marco, you have something in you, and just keep letting it shine. Okay.
I received those messages.
All right. So let's get to the letter, y'all.
I'll give you your flowers in the form of tequila.
And you know tequila is made from agave, so it's a plant.
So it's basically salad.
Yeah, I mean, basically.
I saw that post when I was driving.
So openers, we our fifth seat, you know what Solomon says, this is where we'll invite you to ask us questions, you know, and you know, we here to be open and honest, okay? So we are here for you. We invite you to join our fifth seat, and you know, we give you great answers to the best of our ability. Solomon is a therapist, so he is off the clock. If you want real therapy,
And I've had a couple of
you
times.
can reach out to
Ooh.
You can reach out. You can reach out to Solomon via DM. He will send you his rates. Okay, because we are not therapists right now. We are just giving you open and honest conversation from our perspective. Openers, if you want to send us your letters, you can see on the screen. Go to our Gmail account at openrelationshippodcast@gmail.com and put subject line the letter, and we'll put your letter in the queue. And also, we have a website called openrelationshippodcast.com, and click contact us and click send letter, and that will send your letter to us as well. So I know someone reached out to me, I want to say 2 weeks ago, just so I remember what they said. We do letters as they come in order, and I am thankful that we do have letters, so we're not ignoring your letter. We just wait till we get to your letter, okay? So, you know, I'm thankful for the letters because, you know, used to be made up back in the day. But how I got over.
Now she broke the third wall.
You know what? Since we open it,
Don't be telling our secrets.
Done broke the third wall. Now they gonna think we not open honest no more, Rodney.
no, I mean, it was real situation.
Like season 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Not season 2 or 3.
Is that shade, Phaedra?
It is.
Jared with the 49.
You see, they brought us back.
Thank you, Jared.
Thank you, Jared.
So, the letter from the opener. Hey, Shazam, Marco, Solomon, and Rodney. I love the podcast. Thank you for all being who you are in our community. Oh, thank you. Now, the letter, as he put. I'm 28, and I've really been struggling with the intersection of my sexuality and my faith. More so with sexual immorality. I've been getting more into the Word of God, and I feel like everything I've known is being tested. Culture says to explore my body, masturbate because it's healthy, watch porn, and etc. But I'm reading the Bible, and it says to be complete opposite. I'm just really need advice on how other Christian gay black men are navigating this. But I'm wrecking my brain on how to make sense of it all. Any advice you all can provide is greatly appreciated. Even if it doesn't make the show, please feel free to write back. Oh, but you made the show, baby. Hand clap for you.
Can I start?
Yeah.
So, I just live my life.
You did what?
I just live my life, and I don't go by a book or anybody try to tell me anything. No disrespect to the Bible or anything, but
Tangled said $40. I'm not as rich as Jared. Thanks, guys. I love the show.
but yeah,
Thank you.
just do you.
Is that all you got?
Yeah,
Shit.
I was stuck on the Christian man part because I never said that I was Christian on this show.
You know what? I am a Christian, so I identify as a Christian. It is, you know what, when you are truly getting into the word and learning the Bible for yourself, because you know the Bible says ask for your understanding. So I feel like you need to talk to God. That's my honest opinion. You have your own relationship with God, as we all do up here. If you are doing identify as a Christian or not, whoever you are connected to, that's your own personal relationship. Me personally, I don't see nothing wrong with having sex and exploring the field, but I still believe in the word. But that might not be your path. You might want to do things differently. That's okay. So I would advise you, open it, to really get into your quiet pace, find your closet, as the old folks say back in the day, and you talk to God, ask God to lead you the way He wants to lead you.
Not really telling people to go back in the closet.
No, you didn't.
Not DL,
See
child.
how you just twisted that? Not on Bishop Rodney. You will not twist that. That is not what he meant.
Deacon.
It's Bishop. Keep going, Bishop. You speaking good.
He's done.
He's reading.
I will say, dear baby opener, because you're 28, so you're a baby to me. And dear baby opener, he is.
Baby gay.
Yeah, because we're old gays. I will say, girl, you not a spring chicken.
I
couldn't think. I couldn't even think of that then.
You better watch those clapbacks. I got videos.
Wait till exhale. What he said.
The knees work.
Do I look good?
Because on my mama.
Right, Victoria. So, dear baby opener, dear baby gay, I think that you have to, exactly what Rodney said, you have to focus on your relationship with God. So many people get caught up on their traditions and all the do this and do that, and this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is that, and this is... Focus on your relationship with God. Once you focus on your relationship with God and you really plug into that and you really feel that, you'll know what's right and what's wrong and what you're not supposed to be doing. Your journey will be different, and it may not look like mine. It may not look like Rodney's. It may not look like anybody else's relationship with their higher power. It's your relationship, right? So don't get so wrapped around the axle. I'll say that. So many people get wrapped around the axle, and then it almost puts a division and it drives a wedge between you and God. Don't allow that to happen to you. Focus on your relationship with God, and the rest will fall into place. Like, it's not going to be perfect overnight. There's going to be things you're going to read that are going to make you say, oh my God, this is not right. Like, this makes me hurt. There's going to be things you're going to read that you're going to disagree with. There's going to be things that you will read and you're not going to understand. But it's the simple fact that you're taking the opportunity to spend more time with God. Focus on that part. Don't focus on all the other stuff, because you'll get caught up in it, and next thing you know, you'll be trying to make ill Twitter jokes about people, and then we'll be talking about you. Solomon?
Really? So, I agree with the fellas.
Ooh, this is cute. Versus.
No, this is us on the same side of the table again.
We are.
So I agree with everything that the fellas said, and I believe in the Bible. I grew up as a Christian. My parents are Christians. I have explored other forms of spirituality and religion. But what I will say is focus on the God within. Once you focus on the God within, you become more intentional, I think. And you start directing your actions, whether it's porn or masturbating or sex with other people or exploring your body. You start directing it in a way that's a little healthier for you. And so you might see a decrease. You might see yourself choosing better partners. You might find yourself exploring your body and appreciating your body a little bit more, so that when someone touches you, you know that this touch is familiar and is loving, as opposed to being taken advantage of and someone taking from you. And so find that God space within, sit with yourself, whether it's incense and candles, because that's the thing now, and allow yourself to love on yourself. You don't need our advice. You don't need advice from anybody. You don't even have to follow what the people say at church, what the people say in your family, whatever. Sit with yourself. Mm-hmm. Find out what feels good to you. Find out what feels loving to you, and sit in that.
Hey man, well, Opener, I feel like you have gotten some great advice from all of us, and we wish you the best of luck, and thank you for being a baby gay Opener.
And in the words of Megan, our producer said, "Bitch, your time up." So
Solomon, take us out.
Before we end, I have to remind you guys. Actually, is this a reminder? Or is this new?
I think it's a
information?
beginning.
New information. So we have one free ticket.
news.
Breaking news. We have one free ticket to our live show. It will go to one of our openers. And I don't know how we're going to give this out. I'm going to leave that up to Marco.
Let's make it 2. Body by Shazam's gonna match his freak.
Fuck. Let's
to
make
You know
it
what?
three.
I'll
Let's
match
make it
that.
three.
That's
Ooh,
3.
three.
Let's make it
Rodney,
three.
are you on the table?
Okay, everybody's giving a ticket.
4 free
So each segment
tickets.
is gonna give away a ticket. Is what we're
Yes.
saying. Got
The
it.
letter. The letters which I love. And I'll let you know how to win from the letter segment. Oh, we can do our own little special
Yeah, we know-
giveaway
we
for
know-
our segment.
That's what we just said.
Yeah, okay, girl. Clock in.
Clock. All right, so I'll
So
take
we
that.
are going to
Now,
give
Garcelle,
away
make sure you
4
pay for your make sure you give your donation money, Garcelle.
Who's Garcelle?
We are going to give away 4 free tickets to our live event.
Okay, let Solomon close this out, please.
We gotta go.
No, we're good. So we're going to give away 4 free tickets to our live event. And we're going to do this next week.
Yes.
Let's do it.
We'll do it week by week.
Yeah.
The anticipation leading up to it.
So you
So
go
you're first.
And I'm the last week.
Whew. Okay, I got y'all.
See y'all at our live event, August 29th at...
7:15. Doors
The
open.
network ATL.
I love it. All right, thank you for coming and joining the 4 of us as we swallow hard topics and spit difference of opinions.
Bye, openers.
Miss Alizé was strong.
Was it?
Take us out, Gio.
He did.